Hello, everyone in YouTube land. It's Cindy Ellen. I have had an amazing day. I really have. I spent 8 hours coloring. Okay, it was only 6 hours coloring with Sandy Alnick. Yes, I did. Up at MFT. Look at this. Creating color with Sandy Alnick. Look what we did. Okay, I am completely responsible for the Care Bear. I am. Hers was a black bear with little brown paws. Mine is a Care Bear because I'm a child of that era. So mine is a Care Bear. It's a Care Bear. But yeah, I had a wonderful time coloring. I took a Copic coloring class at MFT with, it was supposed to be with Jane Allen, but Jane couldn't come, so they convinced Sandy Alnick. She has not taught a class in 3 years, and she asked us not to video. So I couldn't video up there. So I am showing you, this is what we did. We started down here with a little girl doing skin tones and doing hair and different kinds of hair and doing shadows. And then we moved up to a night scene. And then we moved up to coloring flowers and doing different kinds of shadowing. We moved over here to our mad scientist and doing a little bit of perspective, which I did wrong, but I can do it right now. And then we did kelp. There's kelp with bubbles in it and cute little otters, and talked about how to do otters and how to do some animals and different things there. Then we moved down here where I did a sunset very badly. I can do sunsets with distress oxides. I can blend them really well. But this is my first one with markers. So, and all of this, by the way, is with Spectrum Noirs. So I took a Copic coloring class with Spectrum Noir markers, proudly brought them to my Spectrum Noir markers. Then we did trees, which are a lot like kelp, only different. So I am like razzed. I am completely and totally like jazzed up to show you that you can do all of these different techniques with Copic techniques with Spectrum Noir markers. So tomorrow I have a birthday party for a 90-year-old that I have to go help with. And I'll show you, I made the birthday card for the 90-year-old. Jennifer McGuire would be very happy with me. Here's the inside of the card, and here is the outside of the card that I'm going to put together very carefully. There it is, because it's a gatefold card. It's an interlocking gatefold card that still has wet glossy accents on it. So there it is. Very cool. We're having a high tea. So I also need 3 dozen scones for tomorrow, but I have tomorrow morning to make those. So there's that card. And then, of course, I was at MFT. So, you know, MFT. So, just so y'all know, let me tell you a little bit about my week. So I had a seizure on Sunday, slept all day on Monday, but they were having a 30% off sale, so I braved my computer anyway, and this is my order. This was my order. I had a great time. So MFT is probably one of my favorite companies. So they are now stocking the Gina K Wreath Builder set, and yes, everything was 30% off. So I had actually made one. This is my version, which comes in several different sizes. So that's 6, 5, 4.5, well, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6-inch square pieces of paper, which fit inside my Misty. I made myself a Misty. I don't own one. I will never own one. Thanks to her greediness, I will never own one. Anyway, but I actually bought one, and I'm going to see if bought these, and we'll see if they work any differently than the one I made. I'll tell you. So then I got Brilliant Blooms, Tana Lowhouse. Tana, right now I feel like you. It is currently 10:30 at night. Everyone else in my house is asleep. and I'm recording. Yes, I am. So I got Brilliant Blooms so I can play with my watercolors. I got Darling Dragonflies. Ooh, there we go. That's better. I got Darling Dragonflies because I have a friend who loves dragonflies, and turns out I don't have any. I got ducks. So my niece loves ducks, so I have already used the ducks. That was my coloring yesterday when I did not color nearly as much as I did today. So there you go. And then, because I had a seizure, I got not one, but 2 sets of magical unicorns. Yeah, that's what happens when you're not quite with it. Yeah. So, because I ordered 2 sets of magical unicorns, I had spent more than $60, and when you do that with MFT, you get a free die. So with that order, I got these cool cloud dies, and they have, I don't know if you can see, they have a channel around them. So they cut out the outline of a cloud, and then they cut out the inside of a cloud, so you can do a little paper piecing. Can't wait to do that. So that'll be fun. So one of the things I took with me today was my extra set of unicorns. But there I was in the store, and somehow an extra set of unicorns turned into a set of gnomes. Aren't those adorable? I particularly like him. He's like a little fat squat dude. I like him with his little, I also like the boot. I just like that whole set. Anyway, you know me so well. For a friend like no one else. I dig you. Yeah. Anyway. Also, so you need to understand. So Kim Vanderson owns MFT, my favorite things. She started MFT because she wanted to stock it with her favorite things, which is great. And then she started commissioning people to make stamps, and now it's a stamp company as well. Her daughter, Brianna, helps run the store. Her daughter, Brianna, owns a pig named Pebbles. And I went to a class. Actually, I think it was, I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was the coloring road trip or if it was Ken Oliver's class, or I don't remember which one it was. But anyway, I said to Brianna, hey, you know what? Simon Says Stamp has Simon, and Newton's Nook has Newton. You guys should have Pebbles stamps for Pebbles the pig. Pebbles is adorable. Pebbles eats Cheerios in lots of different flavors, apple, cinnamon, and pumpkin. They make pumpkin Cheerios at holiday times, and Pebbles loves pumpkin Cheerios. Anyway, I suggested they should do Pebbles the pig stamps, and they did. Look. So Stacy, what's her name, whose name I can never pronounce, Ukula. I can never remember it because, yeah, that's what happens when you have. See, hold on. I'm going to take them out of the package because these are adorable. They really are. So, oh, wait a minute. I need a piece of paper too. Okay. So, aren't those cute? I think those are cute. I don't know if you can see them. All you can see is things reflecting off my camera. That's awful. Anyway, okay. I'm going to have to do an entire, maybe that'll be my first coloring video, is coloring Pebbles the pig stamps. It says, you hog my whole heart. Squeal, it's your special day. Love you so much. I'm rooting for you. Anyway, and yeah, Pebbles has an umbrella, and he can splash, and anyway, I just like them. I like them a lot, and they're not like really heavy lines, so that's good. So yes, we're up to 2 stamp sets, and we also managed to get the big happy birthday to you, happy birthday die to make a card, and the big beautiful word die to make a card, and that one came with the thanks die, which is currently out of its package because because I couldn't resist, you see. And yeah, I kind of like So I'm in the midst of making a card. So this is what the thanks die looks like done out here. There it is. Thanks. Can you see it? So somebody, I went to a meeting tonight and they gave me a present. And so this is a really quick thank you card. Look at how quick this makes. So here's the thing. This is like just a little, this is a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 card. So it's a little tiny square card. This is pattern paper that I had. Let me see if I can find the scrap. So it's literally, it was pattern paper that I had. And I think this is like, I don't even know how big it is. So it's 3 3/4 by a little over 2. For this, it just looks like a big pot. And then you see these little flowers here? So I looked at those and I thought, I think I have a stamp that looks like that. And indeed, in the more rustic stamp set from MFT, ooh, will it focus? Will it focus? Yes! In the more rustic stamp set, they had a 4-petal flower that basically looked exactly like that, and I added the detail with a white gel pen. So there you have it. Literally stamped out 5 flowers, stamped out 5 leaves, popped them up on a little bit of tape. Whole thing took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And you're watching me do this upside down, but I will turn it right side up for you in just a minute. There we go. I'm gonna stick some gems on there. And there it is. A thank you card. Not bad, huh? Pretty easy. So that's the end of a very busy day. What a joy. My husband's like, I thought you were returning that stamp set. Never tell them how much you spend on things. So MFT does classes. They're really good. They do classes every month. Kathy Recrusen's road trip is coming there December, I think it's 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Some of us will be there on the Friday. I think we're going to do a meet and greet. We're probably going to do the meet and greet somewhere in Orlando or Lake Buena Vista on Disney property. So look for that. It's the first full weekend of December. I want to give a shout out to all the people I saw today who said hi to me and who had watched my videos. Yay! All the people from Buffalo, all the people who connected with me, who had seen me on A Card Day's Work. And that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I want to give a shout out to Mary and to Jan and the lovely lady who I talked with stencils. I apologize. My brain's really bad at names, and you were sitting at the next table over. I'm so sorry. You'll watch my glue video too. I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me, it's me. I really enjoyed meeting you. You had a lovely little white dress on, and we talked stencils, and we talked all kinds of things, and it was great. And now my brain has taken your name away from me. So, yeah, it's been a rough week. So as I said, I had a seizure Monday, slept all day. Seizure Sunday, slept all day Monday. I had a surgical procedure on Wednesday. And I colored all day today. Live it up, you know? I hope you color. I hope you make a lot of cards. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Remember, every little bit you can do is more than you got done before. And done is better than perfect. Done is always better than perfect. Thanks, guys. See you later.